Marissa Lynn Akers, I'm no longer in the pursuit of happiness. You are my best friend, and you fill my life with so much joy. You came into my life at a time when I wasn't sure what direction to go. I was lost, and I felt alone. I remember looking up in the sky many times asking God to show me a sign that He's there. And so He did, and He showed me you.
I have the unsolicited distinction bestowed upon myself to deliver tonight's address as the best man for tonight's revelry. It's an honor, it really is, for Mark to finally admit that I am the best man. I put in the time and effort, I did my research, I came up with something very special for tonight, 15 minutes ago, in the bathroom. As the best man, I get the unique opportunity to honor my best friend, who's a beautiful, caring, wildly successful person. And that's all I'll say about Marissa.
I've known Marissa since we were little. We were inseparable from the start. And to make it even better, our families were so close growing up. We went on cruises together, we went to Backstreet Boy concerts together, we dressed up for Halloween together, and we rehearsed months for our talent shows. And to make it even better, we had a Patriots cheerleader for our coach, who was Donnie, Marissa's mom, so no one could ever compete with us. We always won every year.
No. Tonight I'll talk about Mark Anthony Oradovich, and I'll give you a few anecdotes of my past with him. Most of you know that Mark is Peruvian and I'm Ecuadorian. A lot of his family is here tonight, so I thought maybe I should give this address in Spanish. However, Mark doesn't speak Spanish. It's funny because when we first met, we met in a class in high school called Spanish for Speakers, AP, Advanced Ones. Again, Mark doesn't speak Spanish. He sat behind me. He first approached me by tapping my shoulder. I turned around, saw his first frosted tipped blonde hair, his hookah shell necklace, and his oversized baggy jeans. He asked me if I wanted to buy a pirated CD. He wanted to sell me a rap CD, Rough Riders. I hated him immediately. He told me he would sell me it for a discounted price of $5. I hated him even more.
And as we grew older, our bond never changed. It always remained the same. We went to different colleges. She moved to Vegas, Houston, and now DC. I think we've been to Vegas 5 times together, and every single time we see Britney Spears. It's a must.
We cultivated a relationship that blossomed into a close friendship. Before you knew it, we went to parties together, we got in trouble together, we got suspended together for skipping school. It wasn't my idea. We played guitars together, we went to live shows together.
She has a big passion for cheerleading, always flying home and never missing one of her mom's competitions, ever. I've always had the best memories with Marissa and always know that I can rely on her. We've been through a lot together, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life.
Mark attended the prestigious Naval Academy, where he met some other groomsmen, but I'm still the best man. He graduated with honors. Actually, I'm not sure he graduated with honors, but he graduated, and he served our country.
My life is also filled with plenty of emotions. I get incredibly worried when you have a knife in your hand doing food prep, anxiety when you have wine on the couch, extreme anxiety when both you and your mom are having wine on the couch, and my Amazon trigger finger lights up when I hear the words, "I got another bonus today." In so many ways, I wouldn't be where I was yesterday if it weren't for the family and friends that we have here today. Yet in so many ways, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you. You have made me a better person because of your presence in my life. I no longer feel alone. My heart is full, and we are here today because my heart belongs to you. With that, I make these vows to you. I vow to always make you the star of all future MAO travel films. I vow that our children will have their lives very, very, very well documented. Our home will essentially become a giant movie set. I vow to always be your Jack Pierce, loving you and always putting our relationship and family first. I vow to always push myself in giving you the best life that you deserve. I vow to always be a good role model to you, Riley, and God willing, our future children. A man that would make your father, who I have no doubt is watching on us today, a very proud man. I vow to always respect you, and in good times and in challenging times. And I vow to love you unconditionally, being the best version of myself today, tomorrow, and always.
Mark Anthony Obradovich, I will never forget how I felt when we locked eyes on that first day that we met. I prayed for you since I was a little girl, and after our first date, I remember thanking God for giving me hope that men like you still exist. I'm completely in love with you. I love your kindness, your laugh, that little sigh you make after you laugh, the way your eyes just light up when you watch Batman, and how you can't help but laugh at your own jokes. I love the way you look at me, and it's the same look when I'm all done up or when I'm just getting up, and how I feel so safe in your arms. As your best friend and wife, I promise you this. I vow to be the one constant in your life. I vow to know that when challenges come, we'll always find our way back to one another. I vow to always let you know when it's time to shave or cut your hair. I vow to try and break less dishes if you'll put your shoes away after work. I vow to always support you, honor you, and love you. And I vow to always make our marriage my first priority. I can't wait for a lifetime of love and adventure with you. You are my home and my everything. I love you.
What he may or may not know is that he inspires me to this day. Not his Spanish, but rather his tenacity and his perseverance. He inspires me to be better, to be kinder, to be more humble. He inspires me to find love and chase it unrelentingly. In Arlington, he met the love of his life, Marissa. He quickly became enamored with her by her intelligence, by her charm, and by her zest for life. I can seemingly recall the day that he told me about her. She sounded perfect and turned out to be even better. She is indeed flawless.
When Marissa met Mark, I knew he was the one. I have never seen her so happy. He knew how to make her laugh, not occasionally, but every single day. I'm so happy to be here to share their special day and honored to be able to make this toast.
One of the greatest authors of all time and my favorite, F. Scott Fitzgerald, he once said, "One's love for each other is the beginning and the end of everything." So Mark and Marissa, thank you for having me. and letting us all celebrate the beginning of this momentous occasion with the both of you. It's beautiful to be in the presence of love and companionship. At this point, I'd be remiss if I didn't re-ask everyone to lift up their glasses for a toast.